Hey guys, what's up? James just pressed the start button just before I was ready to make my intro, so it caught me by a bit of fucking surprise. Just like the fact that we're actually doing an episode, we catch you by surprise. Yes, we fucking get it. We've had a 5-week hiatus. I know. I'm saying this as if people have been sending us emails, but they really haven't, because no one cares. I'll just address, it's hard, because I think a lot of people think that doing a podcast is well, that's your career, that's fucking set, you're done. You've won. You've won life and you've won capitalism. It's not really. We all sort of go to university or have a full-time job, so it's actually really fucking difficult to get a podcast together. Who knew it'd be that fucking... I mean, it's difficult enough to do a podcast that isn't Ebola, and we failed at that. So it's actually really hard to get together to do a podcast, but we finally managed to find a time. We think we might work something out. We probably haven't, so...
No, we'll get
we'll see you in another 6 weeks after this.
We'll get there for you regular listeners.
So we know we've missed a fuckload of films, most of them shit. So what we're going to probably do now is we'll first talk about Batman v Superman in as quick as we can. Boys, what were your ratings out of 10? James?
Oh, 5.5.
Ben?
I'd give it a 6.
I'd give it a 4. I'm not a fan.
This is good.
Oh no, we're talking about it too much.
No,
don't give it too much attention. It's done. It's over. Civil War's out, which we will be discussing. But first, we've got a list of movies that we miss, 700 of them. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through it, and then James is going to say, and then Ben is going to say, and then I'm going to say...
I'm not that quick on my feet.
I'm going to say one word as to what we thought of the film. So let's start. Ben, what is the first film?
Eye in the Sky.
Good.
Intriguing.
Thrilling.
Country Bandit 3.
Oh, Dumplings.
Enjoyed.
Fuck, this is harder than this is like one of those really shit, we're just a really shit bunch of unfunny comedians doing theatre sports. But not at a good venue, at a brothel. Country Bandit 3, funny. Fuck, I can't think of funny words. I'm just thinking of accurate adjectives.
We'll get on the next one, Huntsman's Winter War.
Oh, Chris, can you do that scene again with your shirt off, please?
Unwatchable.
Wouldn't know.
Yeah, I didn't say that. That's why I said that much.
I've got
Jungle Book.
Oh, tigers. Just delicious.
Beautiful.
Rogue One. Just because when we all saw it opening night, the Rogue One trailer actually came out. And we were watching, and the movie was fine, whatever, but it was just a movie. And then James came in after going to the bathroom halfway through, going, I've just seen the fucking Rogue One trailer. And I've gone, was it good? He's just oh! Just had a big fucking cum sesh right in the middle of the cinema. So all of us kind of lost it for the rest of the film because we just wanted to get outside and watch the Rogue One trailer.
I mean,
hello, ladies.
Yeah. The Boss.
Oh, no.
Fuck off.
Fat. Oh,
come on, Allegiant. Gotta edit that one out. Fat shaming.
Allegiant Part 1.
Oh, could Miles Teller be any less interested?
Paycheck.
Autism, because I met the people that saw it, and now I can think of his autism.
Alright, okay then.
Fairies.
Fair enough.
Lots of fairies.
Okay, well, look, we've got a heap of news as well, so...
Yeah, it was Jungle Book would be a fucking fairy's wet dream, by the way. Can you imagine that? It's watching this poor, helpless boy just around all these weird, computer-generated anthropomorphic animals just... Oh, fuck! That tiger's a bad boy. I want to tame him.
We're going to quickly touch through... Obviously, we do a normal news segment. We're going to quickly touch through all the more important news in the last couple of weeks
Biggest
as well.
and the best.
Biggest and the best. Well... Basically, Lionsgate have slashed Ascendant's budget because of the underperformance of Allegiant.
This is a major news story.
This is a major news story. No, this is a teen novel. This obviously teen adaptations have been fucking dying in the last year.
No one's made a good one since Catching Fire.
And that was arguable.
That was fine.
That was enjoyable. Yeah.
It was enjoyable, and then I haven't seen a single. I don't see a lot of movies. I don't see a lot of these movies. There's so many movies that come out.
See, but we've got to think because just teen movies haven't been dying. Things like Fault in Our Stars and shit. They've been going gangbusters. Those lame ass movies. But it's more the teen dystopian sci-fi ones that everyone's kind of.
But they've fucking slashed 60 mil off the budget. Like,
They're
that's
all
a hell
just-
of a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
Like,
a lot
it's
of
gonna
a lot.
look so shit.
Well, what was the budget for these
It's
ones?
like 80, it was like 80 something.
80 something, and they slashed
So,
You
60.
could
It's gonna be like
fucking,
20
oh
mil.
my god, you could like eliminate so many viruses.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
And it's
Including the entire.
Imagine that. Imagine being the studio director. It's like I could literally cure a disease right now. Like I could save lives, but instead I'm gonna make like Divergent and like
No, but
drive people to suicide.
theoretically, by putting the money aside, he's not creating more fans, which really, in the long term, is saving lives, isn't it?
Oh god, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they're not the most mentally stable
Um,
people. Fans of that series, I'm assuming.
This one's interesting. Tom Hardy obviously signed on for a Splinter Cell movie, but apparently a sequel's already in the works, and the first one hasn't even been.
I didn't actually.
So I don't even know.
know
This is
that.
why we fucking
This
need.
is-
This is why we need a weekly pod.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, no, he's signed. That's been like known for a year.
So
that
that's
he's signed
Splinter
on for
Cell
one,
is
but
in-
apparently like Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Like a
So
video
that's
game.
another video
But Tom
game
Clancy,
movie
but-
that's being made.
Tom Hardy's good though,
Yeah,
and apparently it's got
Splinter
a
Cell,
really talented director. I can't remember.
immaculate.
That's
Like,
why
Splinter Cell's
I'm
game
thinking
is
that either
fantastic.
Warcraft or Assassin's Creed are going to be really good.
I'm
because
really
I'm-
hoping that
I'm
Warcraft,
hoping Warcraft's good.
in all honesty. yeah.
That's because I'm thinking if now suddenly all these studios are like greenlighting.
Like I hope Warcraft's good to start off with and makes money, but I'm like pretty confident in Assassin's Creed. Obviously, seeing
Yeah.
Macbeth, we know that Justin Cazale can. Pretty
Did
much
you just
take
say
on-
Macbeth?
Macbeth.
Sorry, you like. There was a pause.
James looked at me and I was trying not to say something and then he said it, so I'm not. You
No,
sound
like
wrong.
yeah, I'm pretty confident that will be pretty good.
Yeah.
But,
That's Shakespeare, isn't it? Sorry,
that was the worst joke I've ever heard.
Oh, Dad, stop it.
Come here, little cunt.
This one's interesting. Jesus. DC have confirmed that Ben Affleck's directing his own Batman movie, but apparently Kevin Smith, who's like full-on DC fucking nerd, praised it as an Oscar-worthy script.
Yeah, remember when he
Yeah,
was
but
like,
didn't he also say
No,
that
he never-
BBS
he-
was good?
No, the only thing he said that was good from DC is the second Suicide Squad trailer before it came out. He didn't say anything about that movie. So
Yeah.
it's well known that he didn't like it at all. He goes on about on Twitter that he didn't like it.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
said like he obviously agreed with everyone else. Like, but Ben Affleck was the best bit. Not a good movie though.
Yeah.
That's all he said.
I'm excited for the Batman solo movie. It could be
Yeah.
like, I mean, I'd like it to be like really kind of intimate, like John Wick style. Like no big
Yeah.
fucking CGI set pieces, just like
Just scenes like the warehouse scene.
yeah, but
Yeah.
with no one dying. That'd be nice.
Um,
Batman not being like a murderer would be cool. That'd be nice.
Fuck
Yeah,
off,
look,
Corey.
that's.
Um,
I'm glad we glazed over that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is interesting. Have you guys seen the French Intouchables movie?
That was with the wheelchair, right?
Yeah,
So-
well, they're
the-
making a remake of it with Bryan Cranston and Kevin Hart.
That's not.
Oh, no.
no.
Oh.
Bryan Cranston will play obviously the
Oh.
rich guy in the.
Why? Why? Because
wheelchair.
black men can't have a high
No,
paying job.
because
Is that
the
what you're
black
suggesting
because
then?
the black guy. If you watch the original, the black guy's the fucking assisting dickhead.
Okay, fine. So
Interesting. Bryan Cranston's good casting, but
Wow.
Kevin Hart's a questionable one.
Yeah,
Omar Sy's like 6'5" and Kevin Hart's fucking like 4'3".
yeah. I
Completely
just don't. I can't believe like that's just.
no need to be remade.
It's like someone said like let's do like an April Fool's Day prank about like remaking a French film. Because everyone, no matter what, if you're an American remaking an international film, people are gonna fucking hate you already. Like,
Yeah.
same with TV series, like when Americans remade Kath and Kim, where if you have any
Some
international
American
listeners,
remakes
they'll have no
ones that
fucking
would
idea
actually
what we're
pretty
talking
good.
about.
Like TV shows.
Yeah, like what? Like The Office.
Well, like for instance, British one Utopia hasn't come out yet, but like David Finch is directing the whole series for HBO. Like, you can already
Utopia.
pretty much- Utopia's like a British series. Fucked up. Give it a watch.
Okay, no, so no, I was
Fish.
thinking. So I'm just thinking, like, is it similar
TV
to,
shows, but movies generally are shit
is it
remakes.
similar to like the ABC satire Utopia about
No,
like the
not
Australian
at all.
electoral
It's
office?
It's
It's like what like a gritty David Fincher like
not at all.
House of Representatives, like because that's what I think of the
No.
Utopia. It's like a great show by the way. Check out Utopia.
Utopia is like a gritty. It's like sort of Animal Kingdom over.
Which
TV
is like a
series.
whole 40-minute episode on Sam Dastiari filibustering about
Scott
fucking-
Morrison, but shot
Yeah.
like a David Fincher. film, just for
This
no
is
reason.
interesting. Obviously, the Predators film's coming out, but 50 Cent was cast.
Why?
Which would be pretty funny.
It's
Yeah.
like in Phantom Menace when they cast Samuel Jackson so they could get into the
Urban
quote
market.
urban market. Which
Well,
is obviously
Predators
them
has
saying
always
like
had-
how do we
Predators
get
has
black people?
always had urban market, like in the old
Yeah.
like classic film.
Yeah, oh, as in like Danny Glover
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah,
It's
everything about
interesting.
that Predators film, but 50
I'm pretty
Cent's
excited
cast.
for it.
I fucking love Predator. I like Predator more
I
than
really
Alien.
enjoy
Oh.
Predator.
100%.
Predators.
Aliens 1's a classic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I just love Arnie. I love, and the fact that his name
Yeah.
is Dutch. For no
this
reason.
is interesting as well. Emily and Blunt and Benicio del Toro are returning for Sicario 2.
I
Don't
did
you-
see
I
that.
did
That's
something
kind of
so weird
interesting.
about a
I
sequel to,
don't
like, an
think
Oscar
a sequel is needed at all.
No.
Yeah, like it's sort of an Oscar
Yeah.
film, but like what would the sequel be about? I'm pretty sure they tied it up
That's-
pretty well.
It's
Yeah.
got to be called something like really cringe, like something that like an action sequel would be called, like
Sicario 2
like
Ascending to
like
the Fake.
Sicario 2 like Journey to the like Sicario
Journey to the
2.
Lost Ark.
No, it'd be like Sicario 2 Origins or something like something really stupid. Like Sicario 2 The Beginning, and then like they set it
Jesus.
up for like a saga.
Questionable.
Lots of innocent Mexicans have died.
Go
on.
Jesus. This is interesting. Obviously, Blade Runner 2's been announced, but Dave Bautista has been cast in it.
Yeah.
He's been in a heap of films lately.
Blade Runner 2. Do you reckon he'll be a replicant?
Probably.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Probably.
What else
Yeah.
would he be?
I only like the first Blade Runner for like the philosophical
I-
aspects. It's shot really well, but I kind of found it a bit slow. by
It
these
didn't even
standards.
do well. It was just a cult hit.
No,
Like,
it's a
didn't-
cult
Yeah,
film.
didn't
You know, like those slow stuff. You know, like 80s sci-fi. A lot of them have like unnecessarily long scenes. Like, is it in Aliens when like they get out of the chamber and they're just stretching for ages?
Yeah.
Or like in Blade Runner, there's so many scenes where he like walk from a table to a chair and it just takes fucking forever and it's
Yeah.
there for no reason.
Yeah.
It's just
Like, talking about it being a cult classic, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure if it still can, but you used to be able to study it in the HSC, like Blade Runner, as a sci-fi component.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
units.
we studied the book for literature and then we compared it to the film.
Yeah.
in Year
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
That's the
Sounds
the,
fun.
the book To Andro's Dream of Electric Sheep is
Yeah.
really cool. It's a really good book, but the movie's good as well. But I think because I read the book first, I think you're inevitably going to be disappointed by the film after you see it. But yeah, anyway,
This is interesting. Channing Tatum and Elton John have been casted in Kingsman sequel.
yeah,
Channing Tatum
the
will
golden
be sick.
the golden circle.
Yeah, Channing Tatum I think is probably going to be the US spy, but Elton John's a bit of a
I
big
I'm
casting,
liking
but
this.
I'd like it.
I
I'd like it. I
this
reckon,
movie's
yeah.
going to be good.
Julianne Moore's
Yeah.
cast as a villain as well, which I think we've covered, which is interesting.
Wait, who?
Julianne Moore.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you reckon her eyes always look like they're really watery? Her
Yeah,
eyes
she
are
always looks
watery.
like she's crying.
Yeah, their eyes are
Yeah.
watery all the time.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like the plastic surgery.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for this film, and like Colin Firth has actually been spotted on set as well, and like the poster, like the poster.
He was
hinted
pretty
at
cool,
it.
though.
The
Yeah.
poster hinted at it though. It was like, is it Hallahan? He's like
Galahad.
yeah. It was Colin Firth's glasses, and it's like a reported death, but then it was
Yeah.
hinting at like him being alive.
Be
Which
better
would be
if they just-
interesting because he's probably just going to be like bulletproof glasses.
I mean, I'm
or something,
fine.
and
Yeah, I'm fine either
skin his
way.
eye or something. Yeah,
I
I'd be
don't
happy
care
if he
if he does or
returns.
not.
He was good.
Yeah.
I'd be happy either way. Yeah.
It'd be funnier if he just returned and then they didn't address it.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
That'd be funny.
No, we better not. Don't worry.
What?
I'll just touch on kind of how death really isn't like a plot point anymore, particularly in certain TV shows that we all.
No, it's not. It's
It's just there as a gimmick, really.
Well, no, it depends.
We could
because
argue
I
that
thought for the
most Marvel films, we could argue that.
yeah,
We'll
I
when we
was.
talk
We'll
about
get that to Civil
yeah.
War. I was disappointed
generally
that
most-
they didn't do something in Civil War. I think with Civil War, by the way, we're going to do
go spoilers.
quickly overview without spoilers, and then,
And then
James
just-
will put a time code in the description. He probably won't, but we'll pretend that he's going to.
I've never done that. I've never done
That's
that.
what I think we should do. And then we put a time code in the description.
Well, if they listen to it and then we say spoiler alert, I think they'd probably gather it and then we'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, and then we tell them when the spoiler alert ends.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck
we
that.
yeah, no.
But don't they
fuck
want to
them.
hear us discuss what's coming out on DVD and in theaters? What else are they doing with our lives? This is good. You can tell this is like film recorded in real time because we're having like discussions, and this is just the worst
This is
material.
no.
for
It's
a podcast.
honesty. It's
It's
honesty,
so,
so we'll quickly
it's
jump
so
on it.
authentic.
Yeah.
It's like Birdman.
Speaking about Kingsman, we quickly forgot, I completely forgot, Eddie the Eagle, one word to describe that, I completely forgot that coming out as well.
crash and burn.
Enjoyable.
Cliche. I didn't say it.
Fuck
Sorry.
you. Edge of Tomorrow sequel moving forward, I'm really pumped for this because I love the first one.
Yeah.
Um,
So am I, except I found the character design of the aliens to be really kind of shitty. But
I held out seeing the first one for so long because it just looked cringe. And then I
the
thought
trailer
it
looks
good.
so bad.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like, and then that's why it made probably so like nowhere near as much money.
yeah,
And he made like
$390
$390 million for like a $180 million budget. Or
Also
something.
original properties.
Yeah, well, it was like
Yeah.
a graphic novel.
Yeah,
So it was,
somewhat
Yeah.
original.
yeah.
It's cool.
What was he saying?
Yeah.
I have no idea who this guy is. Like, he's in Narcos, Netflix's series, but Boyd Holbrook has been cast as a villain in Wolverine 3, and that film is set in the future as
Boyd
well.
Holbrook. Yeah. Okay, I don't know.
Really excited for
But
it. Interesting.
I
I
really
like
like to see him in a role where
I
I,
like
actually
when-
know who he is.
yeah,
I like when
good
I
to see
like
what his
when-
face looks like.
Yeah.
I enjoy when huge films cast like unknowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would, you fucking indie piece of shit hipster.
Yeah.
That's not indie at all. I just enjoy seeing people
that's-
up on the rise.
Oh, this is so funny.
Ne-
I just realised that Ben and I bought the same runners as you, and like, what are you gonna do now with your life? Because all you talk about is how shit my sense of fashion is, and now you wear something that I don't wear.
I don't reckon. I've had these shoes for about 7 months.
The Nike Air Pegasus.
Nike Air Pegasus. I've had
Yeah,
these for about
don't-
7 months.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever touched on your fashion sense for the last 6 months because I'm just sick.
Because it's gotten good.
No, I'm just
Oh.
because I'm sick
Oh.
sick of you knowing.
I don't
that
think
it's
we've done it. I don't think you've
Um,
seen me for a podcast in the last 7 months.
That's a shocking call as well because
Yeah.
we didn't even start the podcast for the last 7 months. Scott Eastwood and Charlize Theron
Nah,
have joined
close.
Fast 8. Which
Yeah,
triggered
no,
me
you
a
did
lot,
see that.
which has triggered me.
Charlize Theron.
I don't care. I don't care for these movies. Stop
Fast and
pretending.
the Furiosa.
Fuck off. Okay, should we
we'll jump on to the next
suicide
one,
pact
yeah.
now? or-
Yeah, we'll jump on the next one. We'll continue the JJ. We'll pretend that JJ didn't say that. So Men in Black and 21 Jump Street has titled it MIB 23. It's like 100% confirmed that there's
There
a
might be
crossover.
23.
And apparently,
I like that title.
apparently
It's
Tommy
catchy.
Lee Jones and Will Smith though aren't returning.
Oh
Which is a bit
no.
odd.
I mean, but what about the Men in Black universe? Who cares, really?
Yeah.
Who gives
No,
a
it's
fuck?
just a bit odd. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand how you can make a
As
Men in
long as
Black movie.
Tatum and Hill are in it, I'm fine. This is, I mean, it's obviously so fucking desperate, but is it Sony? Sony probably.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
Sony
Yeah,
fucking
Sony-
desperate with everything.
Yeah,
So
like
it's not
considering
surprising.
their most well received film last year was Chappie at 31% or something. I'm pretty sure this is them just like fuck.
Yeah, it was like what
do we
came
do?
out like Pixels, Chappie.
Oh, shocking!
Yeah, Paul
shocking.
Blart too.
Yeah. And like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm fine with it. They might convince them to return anyway. At least Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones. I don't really want to see him have to do that. I don't really. It's like watching Ian McKellen in The Hobbit. Like, I don't want to have to watch a respected actor put himself
Yeah.
through that just to fucking sleep
Just a page.
under a
yeah.
roof at night. Yeah.
Creed's Tessa Thompson has joined Thor 3.
She the half deaf chick.
Yeah,
Cool.
which I really.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm
Which is-
happy
I
because
think, that's
Natalie.
the, I think
Portman,
that's the scientific term.
I'm pretty happy because Natalie Portman's not returning. Apparently, she's gonna.
Oh, shit, half deaf chick.
She's gonna be playing Thor's love interest, and Natalie Portman's fucked
Yeah,
up, thank
cool,
you.
and a bit of diversity as well. That's cool. She was great in Creed.
Yeah, she was.
I was thinking I love that scene in Creed where like they win their first fight and they're just like getting all amped up to go out and just go drinking and then it just goes to them just to sleep on the couch because which you fucking would be after like a giant fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had really good chemistry. I'm actually really.
Michael B. Jordan's not in it.
Yeah, no,
so,
but I'm
yeah,
anxious to see
yeah.
what. I'm just thinking
sick.
about how much I love Creed now, but I'm anxious to see what Michael B.
This is
Jordan does
interesting.
next.
Benedict Cumberbatch is voicing the Grinch in an animated film. I didn't even know this was
Neither.
existent.
Yeah.
But well, I couldn't really
The
care.
Grinch
less,
gave
to
me
be honest.
nightmares as a kid. That movie.
I
was
really like
fucked.
Jim Carrey in it, but Jungle Book 2 is already being planned, which is interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's
obviously
made
with this
so
as
much
well,
money.
Jungle Book Origins is like with Andy Serkis directing coming out next
I
year.
don't
or
think
something.
it's ever going to come out.
No, they've like
It got
being
pushed
made,
back.
It's being made now.
It got pushed back.
Yeah, it got pushed back,
Yeah.
but it's being directed now.
It depends. This film is doing so fucking well.
Yeah, it's
like.
still top in America. Like number
Does
one.
anyone really
Obviously
give?
not
Do you give a fuck
considerable.
about Jungle Book Origins?
No, I don't give a fuck.
Well, no, it depends. If it's good, I'll go see it. But I couldn't care. Like I didn't really care
But
about
the,
Jungle
see, the
Book, I was
thing
just
is, you
interested
aren't
in-
going to know it's good until you see it because you're a professional reviewer and you don't listen to any other reviews or read any other
Professional.
reviews.
Yeah.
Shut
We-
up, JJ. Fuck off.
I'm just. Just on Jungle Book, I just can't get over how disappointing the music was because in the trailer you thought that the music was just going to be the most amazing thing
Yeah.
ever, and then it was just like
It was good in
fine.
points, but then
It was like an
you didn't
X-Men- it
notice
was like an
anything
X-
apart from the bare
It was like an
necessities.
X-Men score. It just did its job.
Yeah.
So this is the last bit of news. Obviously, going into Civil War, Spider-Man: Homecoming has been announced, set for 2017, and Marvel have all creative say. So Sony are just producers, but Marvel have the same cast, the director,
Great.
and have everything. Like Sony have nothing to do with it, pretty much.
Sony are literally
and as well as that, Marvel
they're so like
apparently Inhumans just is taken from there.
yeah, which is
Which I couldn't care less about Inhumans. I know nothing about it. So
I wonder if
So
we'll
what's
still give a fuck about.
Marvel Inhumans was supposed to be coming out like 2018. It's been taken from there.
Oh, so it's
roster.
no longer.
But it's, yeah, well, not yet anyway. So,
Okay.
But I'm really excited
Wasn't
for
the
Spider-Man
Inhumans
Homecoming.
meant to tie into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, that's what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Do you care about Agents of Shield?
But I've
No,
never
I've
watched
never
one
fucking seen
episode.
it.
Do you
So,
care
yeah.
about Inhumans?
No.
Yeah.
I was just interested because I thought they were building.
I
something
prefer
there.
for the Spider-Man and Black Panther movie rather than Inhumans, to be honest.
I care about Spider-Man. I care about
Yeah.
Spider-Man after Civil War, which we
Well, after that, that's all the news for the last couple of weeks.
Thank
But obviously,
fuck.
there's a fuckload of trailers as well, and we have to discuss, obviously, a couple of them.
Yeah. Also, an election
Um,
was called in Australia, but fuck off because this is about movies.
Trailers.
So-
That's actually very significant news. It could affect the film industry.
Lego
We don't
Batman movie trailer came out, which was interesting. I'll go see it because I love the Lego movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't look as funny as the Lego movie.
Yeah.
No.
We're going to quickly touch on the BFG. I think we're all excited for.
Yeah, I'm really fucking excited about it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Mark Rylance was the giant.
Giant,
It really
yeah.
fucking looks like
That
him.
it creeped me out, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it was a little
I'm really
bit.
excited for
It was a little bit.
Yeah.
No, I really love the book.
Yeah.
And I saw Matilda the musical last week actually, and that sort of the Tim Minchin.
Tim Minchin one, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and that
okay.
sort of reinstilled my excitement for the movie, just
Yeah.
because I just loved what Roald Dahl did with like his characters and
Well,
yeah. So I'm excited.
yeah,
I'm
we've
fucking
got,
pumped.
we've got probably three that we need to discuss, really, which is Rogue One, obviously, to start off with.
Yeah, I've
We
got
haven't
yeah.
discussed that, so we'll quickly touch on it for a couple of minutes.
Should we just do like what everyone's on YouTube's doing? It's like, oh my god, oh wow, oh it's my Mothma, oh cool, oh
no,
wow.
this looks awesome.
It looks
amazing.
Oh, I don't know. The more I watch it, the less excited I am. Because-
like when it builds up and the fucking walkers shoot
AT-ATs,
shit.
yeah.
Oh,
Because the color of the Star Destroyer isn't the same as it is in a New
Oh,
Hope.
fuck
No,
off.
I'm fucking kidding. I'm kidding. That is a legitimate complaint. No, I'm kidding. It's because I'm just tired of female lead. No, that's another big.
that's
complaint
another
on YouTube.
big.
That is so. Which is just like
which we
lol.
should. Let's touch on that because I
couldn't
fucking
care less
sucks.
because there's been like two.
Yeah.
Like obviously Rey in Star Wars, but then
If you're a
Lawrence in
man-
Hunger Games,
Yeah.
like that's about it.
Yeah, and let's just like think.
2 movies out of like the fucking 90 movies that come out a year.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty tiring.
If you are annoyed that there's a female lead in Rogue One, you're probably a cunt. So
like
you don't.
No,
even-
Genuinely.
if you're annoyed that there's a female lead in any film,
yeah,
you're probably a cunt.
it's just like
It's
But Felicity Jones as well. Like, how can you hate Felicity Jones?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. I don't know. I fucking loved it. She like owned Theory of Everything. Well, obviously Eddie Redmayne owned it because he was like
the
yeah,
Come on,
but-
we needed. Yeah,
It's just the 2 lines she has in the movie.
that's
like,
not her though. That's obviously the script.
but her delivery as well. I'm really worried
It's
about
a
her
fucking
character.
2-minute trailer.
I'm
Corey,
really
you
worried about her
can't-
character. And those are the only lines they show.
Yeah,
which makes me
good.
think that every line is going to be like that. And I hated both
If every
of them.
line was like that, they'd fucking send her on a bus and recast her.
Ira Bell is like so. It's like I was like, is she trying to fuck him? Like it was just the weirdest.
See, you're like,
You're
look,
reading into this too much.
No, I'm not. I really don't like her delivery. I found it super cringe. Like I was. Almost,
I liked
She
it.
probably has like 300 lines in this movie, and you go,
I know,
had shit
but
delivery on
What if they're all like those 2? What if they're all like those?
You won't
2
know till you
lines?
see the movie. So
I
don't
really
get too
liked
washed
it
up in
because it gives it more of that espionage feel, which is what I want this to have.
Yes.
I want it to be an espionage.
No, everything
thriller.
else in the trailer was awesome. But
Awesome.
awesome. Oh yeah, fuck. Oh, do you hear that? Oh, everything else was good, but it's just those 2 lines. I can't. Whenever I watch the trailer, which is like once or twice a day now, I have to skip past the first 30 seconds.
No, see, I really feel the opposite. I think that because it's that very thick British accent, and it just gives it this feel like a 60s, 50s like spy thriller.
Yeah,
Like really,
yeah, that's what I wanted.
like
to
a
feel
not shit Man from Uncle.
Yeah. Oh god, that movie wasn't very good.
We probably shouldn't
Wasn't
get
cheap,
too. We
wasn't
probably
very
shouldn't get
good.
too much into this. We've got pretty much 2 more big trailers. We've got Suicide Squad
Yep.
trailer number
Which
2.
one
was it?
was? Oh no, it was the 3rd one that came out, wasn't it?
There's going to be lots of trailers for this. It
Um,
looks good. I don't care that it's had reshoots. Lots of films have reshoots.
Yeah,
Um,
no, that really like every single film has reshoots.
Yeah.
pretty
I
much.
think it's just that people are like, oh, to make it funnier, and I'm like, but does it really need to be?
You're
Why?
doing
it's
it
not.
is-
It's not to make it funny though.
You're doing
David
this really
Ayer.
thin, James.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, thanks for
Do
that.
you get
Yeah,
told
David,
off?
I
David,
get very
David Ayer
bothersome.
and Jai Courtney and Blake Lively.
You might
said
not
that's
actually be
stupid.
on. Oh no, it is pretty thin. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it looks really good.
Yeah,
I'm still hesitant about Margot Robbie. I think she looks.
Oh,
Okay.
see, that's funny because everyone's excited about it. Have you noticed like YouTube circle?
I'm just
with
excited
the
for
movie
Boomerang
channels,
and
they all just say the same
Joker.
thing.
Yeah.
They all just say the same thing. Like everyone's like, I'm so excited for Margot Robbie. She looks like she's gonna steal the show. The Joker looks great. I'm still not sold on him yet. Anyway,
See, I'm
like
sold
and
on- I'm
subscribe.
sold
Like,
on
they're always
Joker.
this- yeah.
I'm sold on Joker. Margot Robbie's the one.
I'm
like
not
she
sold
looks
on
okay.
either.
She looks okay, but like for a 2-hour-long movie.
I don't have any affiliation with comic books, so I don't really care.
See, I played like the Batman Arkham games, obviously.
Yeah,
and
but
like
yeah.
seen other movies where Joker and obviously.
yeah, I know, but it's not like they're gonna come to your house like fucking Nazi style and like burn your copy of The Dark Knight in front of you as soon as the movie comes out. Like The Dark Knight still exists.
Yeah.
So like if they even if this is the worst Joker ever, it's not. Don't send death threats to Jared Leto. Or maybe do. Let's
Or do. We're not here to control you.
do what you want. It's
Look,
a
if
free country.
if you're listening to us, we're just thankful for that. Beyond that, you can do whatever you want.
Yes.
But
Where
just
were
know
we?
that
What
if
were we
you still
talking about?
complain
We'll
about
just
female
go to the
leads,
next one.
you are a cunt.
We'll just go on to the next one. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. The full trailer came out.
Much better than the teaser trailer.
Much better.
Much
I
better.
really,
Yeah, no,
the
it was.
music
It
was
was really
great. The music was great. The set looks great.
And it
costumes
ended on the
look great.
Hogwarts theme.
I mean, which
that's
is good.
what I wanted.
The Dumbledore reference was a bit like, oh, we got to get people into it's in the same universe as Harry Potter, but that's fine. Not everyone's going to be like big Harry Potter fans.
Yeah.
That is going to see this. They need to get that that other crowd.
The
It's like when they
casuals.
showed the Star Wars Force Awakens trailer at the Super Bowl. And the guy that presented it was just like, here you go, nerds. Like, he just had no fucking idea. He was like, why are they showing this trailer at the Super Bowl? But it was to get all the other fans in.
Yeah, no, I think this
Or
looks really
non-fans,
good. I'm
I
really
should say.
excited. Last one, Doctor Strange trailer came out.
Yeah, it
Time
looks,
into Civil
it
War.
looks like a movie. I'm probably going to, I don't know.
I'll see
It
it.
didn't amaze me.
I like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Wasn't as good as the
Actually,
Ant-Man trailer. I just watched Ant-Man yesterday, by the way. Just watched it again.
Oh.
That is a really good film.
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch owns anything he's in.
Yeah, I'm excited for him. Although his American accent was very like British man doesn't.
Yeah, it was very like yeah.
like
It was a bit odd, but
McDonald's.
there's so many people cracking it as well. That Tilda Swinton's playing like a
Oh really?
martial arts.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
white
'Cause
people
she's a
can't play
female.
that. Yeah. Well, no, because martial arts apparently you
Oh,
can't
and
be
you
white,
need to be
gotta
Asian.
gotta be
Yeah, you
Asian,
need to be Asian to
Um,
do that thing that all humans can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
which
is.
is like huge, but
God damn.
Yeah. We should probably stop acknowledging people complaining about that. If we just ignore Tumblr, it might go away. So, yeah.
so we're the sole reason that they're
Yeah, we're the whole. We're just,
But-
it's.
Tumblr's not complaining about Felicity Jones, are they? It's like
My
Circle jerking
general
dudes
rule
on
with
YouTube.
life, James, is that people on Tumblr are probably going to complain about everything. So never rule anything out. Like literally, I can imagine getting
I haven't seen this photo in months.
what this.
The same photo.
If anyone
of
was
Jim Carrey
wondering,
every day.
the same photo of Jim Carrey every day. Just uploaded a new photo on Facebook, and it's actually the same photo of Jim Carrey that they do upload every single
day.
Yeah, no, I think that looks great.
It's a good
So,
photo. I agree,
jump on-
Ben. It's a good photo. I agree.
We'll quickly jump onto this. Obviously, so Civil War's come out. I've just completely forgot this as well. I've got news for this week. Obviously, we've only got a couple.
Oh, shit.
Alicia Vikander to play Lara Croft. I'm
Yeah.
not a big fan of it. I think
Why?
she'll play the adventurous side of Lara. I don't think she's like physical enough. I've never seen her. Like Man from U.N.C.L.E. was probably her most physical role to date, but then she was just a damsel in distress.
She danced okay. You know that
Now
weird-
But-
I understand your hesitation.
But like I think she'd be great like Lara Croft. But then like the action
Tomb
side
Raider.
of it, yeah, Tomb Raider. Like that's why I thought Daisy Ridley would be great because obviously you've seen her in action like in Star Wars, and I think she'd play that okay.
Yeah.
But Lara,
Plus her
yeah,
accent is like pitch
Yeah, Alicia
perfect
Vikander,
to
I don't.
the Tomb Raider
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Like
and Alicia Vikander. I think she'd do okay. I just
I don't think they
I'm
got
very
Daisy
hesitant.
Ridley because they don't have. She just doesn't have time.
yeah she probably
Yeah.
between episode 8.
Considering they're going to make Star Wars for the rest of their the rest of
their
ever.
lives.
Yeah.
Until global warming kills us all. So it's yeah. I think I'm happy for this. I really really like Alicia Vikander.
I like Tomb Raider.
A
I
lot.
like her. I'll go see it. But it's
Yeah.
I'll probably be 90% stunt woman and awful CGI work because
Maybe
a
she'll
video
get-
game movie will.
You're not a certain skill for the rest of your life. Like you can train and get fit and get muscly and get shredded and like.
And I feel like Alicia Vikander would do that.
Yeah, look at all the actors and actresses that have like learnt boxing
Yeah.
and like looked really convincing. So like Mark didn't like Christian Hugh Jackman.
Tom Holland as well. He's a very like talented gymnast. So
Yeah.
we'll get onto that in Civil War.
Yeah.
But he, like similar to that. He's
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for this bit. Deadpool 2 was being confirmed with Tim
Mint.
Miller returning
Yeah.
director, so I'm
No
really excited for that.
Is that guy from Avatar, old mate, gonna be Cable?
Not sure. They haven't announced
Sam
anything other than
something?
Yeah,
Oh, the
no,
Australian.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
No, not Sam
you know
Worthington,
the
old
guy
Oh
that
yeah.
pulls out the when he's in the mech.
Yeah, pulls out the sword. Yeah,
Yeah.
He probably will.
And
And
then
he
he's
wants
like-
to play it.
You see,
Um,
do it, I get your legs
yeah.
back. That big guy.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Comcast, no idea who the fuck they are.
They're a big-
bought DreamWorks Animation for like $3.8 billion.
Big corporation in America.
NBC,
that
I know NBC.
People don't like. Yeah, NBC's their ABC maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. American
Um,
American things are weird and
I
different.
know JJ will be really excited for this one. The Space Jam sequel with LeBron James.
I'm fucking
has
yeah.
found a director though, in Justin Lin, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I'm
He's
just
so
excited for
Fast
this.
and Furious director, man. Yeah.
I don't care.
Dude.
I fucking love Space Jam.
I am.
It'll be shit. It'll
Like,
be shit.
no, LeBron was actually really good in Trainer.
Yeah, but I'm not saying.
Have you seen the first Space Jam? It's fucking great.
It's a
Of course, I've fucking seen
look,
the first Space Jam. You moron.
Look, we need to look at it.
In a
objective-
2017.
No,
like,
we
around
need
then
to
perspective.
look at Space Jam objectively. It's pretty cringe,
It's
but it
fine.
holds such a special place in my heart that I am never, ever, ever going to like voice its faults.
no,
Yeah.
it's
Because it's flawed.
It has no faults.
It's
Do you
flawless.
think this movie that the characters will be CGI? As in
I
like,
hope not.
Or,
I hope
or
they'll have
they'll
the
be 2D.
hand-drawn
They should be
ones.
2D.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
That'd be
They'll be
amazing. Yeah.
CGI, I'm most
No,
likely.
Probably.
Don't you with your fucking logic come in here.
Well, speaking about logic, Jeremy Irons is returning for Justice League, which is no surprise, and Willem Dafoe
I
has
don't.
been at it.
Speaking
Which
of
is-
logic, how did you get?
Because Jeremy Irons, it's no,
Oh,
surprise.
he's
there.
weird, like alcoholic,
Um,
angry Alfred.
But Willem
Alfred-
Dafoe's
Alfred.
been added to Justice League, which is
Willem
interesting.
Dafoe.
Yeah, Green Goblin, Spider-Man 1.
It also sounds like a frog and a parrot having a conversation.
Oh, nice how much mother reference. God, that show was not very
And
good.
Fuck off. it was amazing.
Zombieland 2 is apparently filming this summer.
That-
Oh, really? I thought.
Apparently.
Yeah,
I forgot
But,
that.
no
First
cast
time
is
I've
apparently
heard it.
returning.
Do you care? Because like
No.
zombies have just been done to death.
But
now.
Zombieland.
This was a movie that should have been fucking made 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Avatar 2 or the Angry Birds movie.
Alright,
Right.
Yeah,
Angry Birds movie needs to.
So
fuck
excited.
off.
It's
Um,
Like not even like outdated mums will go and see it.
Yeah.
They'll even be like, "This is too old." for
Well,
me."
our dead mums wouldn't be able to fucking download it. So
This is,
oh,
Jesus.
by the way, so I'm related to movies, but did you know that there's like a page on Facebook called like Women Over 50, which is just memes that
Meme-
women
memes?
over 50 will,
Medium memes.
will understand. And I found it the other day because my grandma shared it, and then my mum commented it, like saying, "This is the funniest thing I've ever seen," and it's just like it's a. It's
We're
a
gonna-
tap.
we're gonna-
It's just a
before
stock
you-
photo of a tap, and someone's badly photoshopped red wine instead of water coming out of it. And the caption's like, "Oh man, I can't wait to get this installed." And my mum said, quite literally, "It's the funniest thing she's ever seen." Women over 50 on Facebook, get around it.
We're going to jump on to the next bit of news. Robert Downey Jr. is being signed on for Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah, that's good. I
Which I'm
like
really
their
excited
chemistry
for,
in
'cause I
Civil
like-
War, so
yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Last bit before we jump into the Civil War.
33 minutes of
Yeah.
news.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, news and trailers.
News and...
We've only got quick one. Girl on the Train trailer. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Similar to Gone Girl, it's got Emily Blunt, but it's a great book. I think everyone should. If you watch the trailer, it actually looks very, very interesting. But
I'll watch the trailer. If I
It's,
get a spare 2 minutes. I'm a
the
pretty busy guy.
Magnificent Seven. With
Yeah.
Chris Pratt and Denzel.
Doesn't this look generic?
look
for like,
shit.
Doesn't it just look average?
It looks like a movie.
I'm
doesn't
still
it?
gonna see it.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll-
probably
well,
enjoy
you
it.
don't
It's
have
probably
a
gonna be a
choice.
pretty good
It's
popcorn.
probably going to be a G. Yeah. Well, Jason Bourne will be a good popcorn film. Have you guys
Oh.
watched the trailer for that one?
Yeah.
Looked good.
I'm psyched.
It looks
Yeah, it's good.
okay.
And Snowden. That just looks like a copy of. a
Doesn't
horror
it
film.
look so shit
It
for
looks
everything I had it
shocking,
going for? This movie was so hyped up, and now it's like Oliver Stone, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph
like, this
Gordon-Levitt's accent in it's so shocking.
Yeah.
Like Edward Snowden.
To be
he
fair,
sounds like him, but
he
it's just,
sounds just like him, but I can't get the idea out of my head.
Joseph
He
Gordon-Levitt
looks like
looking like
someone doing
Yeah.
an Edward Snowden impersonation that's like a good impersonation, but you can't. Something about it just you can't get the idea out of your head that it's him thinking like, what does Edward Snowden sound like?
Yeah, true. That's really all for the last couple of weeks. So we'll jump
Let's
into
get
our
on
Civil
to
War
the
review.
big movie.
What's the other movie? we have
Mother's
to review, or is
Day.
this
Let's
it?
do
This
it.
is it. Civil
Did
War.
you see
It's
Mother's
the only one
Day?
that came out.
So I've seen bits and pieces of it. Oh, actually, I tagged you in it today.
She
There's
was
that
paid.
story. She got paid literally $1 million a day that she was on set
That's not surprising.
for
She was
wearing
paid for
that
$1 million
fucking
a
wig,
day.
Julia Roberts.
She's paid $1 million for like 4 minutes of screen time in New Year's Eve or whatever, which is the same
Yeah.
shitty film.
I don't know, like those movies, like Mother's Day looks like it took like a week to shoot. So
Yeah,
have you seen? Because I haven't seen.
I've
any
seen
of it.
bits of it at work, and it's genuinely the worst. So there's a scene that I keep walking in on, and it's one of the minor characters is at a comedy club, and I think like he's there, and he's brought his baby with him because the mother's out doing like working while he's the jobless one. Because role reversal, haha, Mother's Day, all mums are important.
Are you suggesting they're not?
No, it's just like they force that
James
message
was a test
so
tube
much
baby, so-
down your throat. They're just like punching
Yeah.
you in the intestines.
I don't. Yeah, this
Um,
is Gary Marshall, isn't it? Who did
Yeah.
Valentine's Day and New Year's
Yep.
Eve?
Yeah, that's not
So
surprising.
it's this scene in particular. He's at the comedy club and he's doing this routine, but they've got the very, very obvious like sitcom laughter, the laugh tracks
What?
inserted because he's
Really?
like, yeah, he's at a comedy club and he's like doing stand up and he'll say something and then it's like the most obvious laugh track you've ever heard,
Oh.
like
Oh no! I
Yeah.
kind of feel like I have to see it now.
it's and like there's multiple
Is it-
segments of
Do
this.
you think this could become like a so good it's bad?
No.
Sorry, so bad it's good. I should
No.
say so good it's
So bad that I felt a lump in my lower back today.
bad. like it's actually taken a toll.
Like it's-
Like it's
Yeah,
actually
it's-
given me cancer
Oh.
the last like 4 days.
JJ, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Before we
I'm
give,
sorry.
Before we give you guys,
I'm sorry, listeners.
Before we give you guys cancer, we'll jump on to Civil War.
Oh, Stop!
JJ, Civil War. What did you think?
You found the line.
We'll jump into Civil War and get into spoilers.
Let's
and
just-
very much like
We're sorry.
reeling
We're
on it.
sorry for that.
Quickly-
It's not funny. It shouldn't be joked about.
shut up, Corey. Quick. So Civil War. We'll jump on to give a
It
quick
was-
review
it
of
was-
characters
Okay.
and obviously just your basic what you liked and didn't like.
It
like.
was
Wait, first,
and a rating.
do you want to just James? I'll give you 10 seconds. Say the plot. 3, 2, 1, go.
the plot.
There's like fucking 4 plots happening, bro.
Like, what's just okay? We'll start again because you fucked up. Let's just say the basic plot of what the film is. I want to see if you can do it in 10 seconds.
Give me a sec. I just got to think what actually happened.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Some dude blows up, they get angry, and then Cap goes on one side and Iron Man goes on the other. They're trying to legitimize the superhero business, but Iron Man doesn't want it. No, Iron Man wants it, Cap doesn't want it, so they fight for a while.
Okay, cool. That's pretty fucking accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Civil War.
So
What did you like about the characters,
Um,
rating, and
it's
what you
it's
liked
very.
and didn't like?
I think something that a lot of people like this movie is just raved about, and I felt very whelmed. It was not
wasn't it
overwhelming.
Wasn't it just whelming?
It was just there. It was like tepid water.
Yeah.
Like it was like when you dip your foot in the bath and you go, "That's nice, but I'm probably going to need to hop out in 2 minutes."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, like you get in there, you sit down, you're ready. You're ready for like the best bath ever. You've been craving it all day, and you're like, oh man, 90 seconds in, oh, like I'm clean.
Yeah, like I'm a bit chilly now. Like that draft on the door is hit me.
Exactly, but it wasn't. It wasn't a minute.
So it was there. I think there are a lot of good parts in it individually, like the fight scene that you see in the trailer. That's one very, very good scene.
the airport sequence. Yeah.
The airport sequence. So that, say, 20-minute segment on its own is fantastic. But I think there are a lot of those good events. There's multiple chase scenes in the film, and they're all really well shot. But it just feels like it doesn't hold together as a very cohesive, well-made film. There's a lot of good events, but as a whole, it's just kind of like, it was there.
It's overstuffed.
Yeah.
There's so much going on.
Although they did manage the ensemble cast very well, I thought.
Much better than BBS.
Much better. And much better than even Avengers 2. Even Avengers 2, I feel like they had some difficulty
Awful.
managing the
overstuffing.
characters. And in saying that, this is very much a Captain America film. A lot of people go into this expecting it to be an Avengers film, and it's not. That's why I think it was so much better in the character management section because it focused on Cap and on Bucky.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Oh,
And it did it very well.
Mm.
There were, it was just kind of whelming. Like, it was just there. I don't know how to voice really.
What would you give it out of 10?
Probably like, see, a 6 is too low. Anything with a 6, so I'd probably go like a 7.
Okay, a 7 out of 10.
Like, it's barely pushing a 7. I just don't want to give it a 6 point something because it seems too low.
Sure. Ben?
I mean, obviously hearing a lot about it, I sort of went in with some sort of expectation, but being one of your most anticipated films for the year, you generally have a expectation that you want it to be good anyway. Similar to JJ, like I thought this and Winter Soldier, obviously the Russo brothers are probably directing the best Marvel films. I think this is probably in the top 5 Marvel films along with Winter Soldier. So it's got me, I think it's set up Avengers Infinity War really well. With the characters, but the hand-to-hand combat was great. The action sequences with Jay, like similar to what you said, like the airport sequence in particular, was one of the best sequences I've seen in a Marvel film just in general. It was just good to watch. I thought the characters were really well. Like Ant-Man, Black Panther, and Spider-Man were easily my favourite characters in the movie. I think Spider-Man, like Tom Holland, absolutely destroyed that role. Chadwick Boseman was really good in Black Panther. Him, like the action sequences with Black Panther in general were really awesome.
Did you like the accent?
Yeah, it was okay.
It was a bit,
Sometimes I didn't know what he was saying.
Yeah.
But like it was.
Can you imagine if this movie was made?
Accent was like. It's probably what they talk like.
If this movie was made 10 years ago and they inevitably cast the Black Panther as like a white American,
it probably would have.
But he still did the accent. It's that idea of that is so bad that I'd pay so much money to see it.
I'd say. I really like, and Sebastian Stan was really good in this as Winter Soldier as well. The villain, Baron Zemo, was pretty useless. I wasn't a big fan. Like, I love Daniel Bruhl. Like, in Rush, he's awesome and great actor, but he did the best of what he was given. But it's just, as normal goes by, Marvel villains aren't that great. Crossbones was just touched over in about 4 seconds.
Yeah, he was cringe.
And
that was, I thought, because I remember hearing a lot before the film came out, a lot about Crossbones.
Yeah. Well, there was all those leaked pictures of them in like Nigeria filming that scene. All the time. So everyone thought he was going to have a huge role. I thought Martin Freeman was okay for how long.
Why was he in the film?
They want to do extra with him.
He probably wants to be in, but he's probably like in a Marvel film. He's like, I want to fucking be in a Marvel film.
Yeah. Well, apparently he's going to have future role. But no, I really liked it. Like, the only sort of thing I didn't like is it didn't feel like there was any risks played. It felt too safe. It felt like there was no, what's the word? Just felt like there was no sort of consequences for any of the characters.
No, and that's
we'll touch on that in spoilers, they all fought, but then I still really enjoyed it. I felt like some scenes could have been cut out. I'd probably give it like an 8.5, 8.
Okay.
I enjoyed it for what it was. Like, Spider-Man's my favourite hero, so seeing him seeing him on the screen played well. Like both sides, like Peter Parker and Spider-Man probably, like, because Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker's good, but then his Spider-Man's not.
Yeah.
Doesn't have that charisma.
Did you get that weird, confusing Aunt May boner?
Aunt May's a babe.
She was great. I love how they address it in the film as well. Like, an unusually attractive auntie.
Yeah.
Which is okay. So this movie, there was so much fucking hype for this movie from like YouTube reviewers saying like this isn't just the best Marvel movie, it's the best action movie I've ever seen.
And they're all
period.
wrong.
And I was just like, fuck, this movie is going to be like, I don't want to hype it up too much because often with Marvel movies, they're fine. And, like, I don't really... Because I'm not attached to any of the characters. I'm just like, whatever. Like, they pass the time and they're enjoyable. I liked Ant-Man because it was smaller in scale. And, I really liked the characters and the relationships. So I liked Ant-Man. So going into this movie, I had expectations, but I didn't expect the best because I'd reacted to good Marvel movies thinking they were okay before. And, like, sort of thing, I think it's good. I think I enjoyed it more than you, JJ, but not as much as Ben.
Yeah.
Like, it's... All the actual plot of the Civil War is really cool and it's a really good idea. It always feels a bit inauthentic and like forced, that like they just happen to split like that and the characters just happen to choose those sides because there's not really enough time to explain why they all make those decisions.
Yeah.
It is really, the action sequence in the airport is like phenomenal. Like I was sort of finding it a bit slow. It's about, it's also like an hour longer than my favourite film runtime of 90 minutes. So
I agree with you though. It felt like a lot more forced, small scale. Like Ant-Man, obviously, but even this film felt pretty small scale compared to like Avengers.
Exactly.
Speaking about how you just said YouTubers are raving it, Chris Stuckman just uploaded the review of his and he gave it an A+.
Yeah, of course.
Of course he did.
Maybe Americans just prefer, like, because one of my favourite Australian reviewers, Mr. Sunday Movies, just was like, it's good.
Yeah.
So maybe either we are all like emotionalists and like we all have
enjoy
like, clinical depression and we don't know about it, and then like we just don't like many movies. But I think maybe Americans are just cultured and socialized to sort of like these sort of movies more.
They're more engrossed to it because it's all over America, obviously.
Yeah.
They have comic book shops everywhere, we don't, so they're generally into more pop culture than we are.
Yeah, but either way, it's really good and it's definitely worth seeing. These movies though have definitely got to the point where, like, if you're not familiar with the Marvel Universe, you're fucked going to this movie.
Yeah.
Like, I can imagine a lot of parents going in just being confused as
fuck.
fuck.
I saw it with my dad and my mum really liked it. Like, she's been watching it. My dad's seen him as well because we all go together generally.
Yeah.
My dad's like, I've got no fucking idea what's happening right now.
Yeah.
And he halfway through the film, he just went out, had a coffee, like just was breezy out through and just like had no idea what was happening. So I know,
really?
it's very.
I also thought it ended strongly. I actually don't really care for the Winter Soldier that much. He's not that engaging.
I didn't feel like it ended that well because after all that happened in the film, I felt like it ended very safe. Like it was okay, but then the last bit was like.
We'll get on to that. I think in spoilers, it should have ended a little bit earlier, and I'll tell you in the spoiler review at what point.
I agree.
Should we go on to the spoiler review now?
Spoiler!
So if you haven't, I would actually I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it again, and I reckon I'll actually like it more.
You reckon?
Yeah. So if you haven't seen the film yet, stop listening. And what we'll do is we'll go to the spoiler review now, and then James in the description of this podcast will put a time code as to when the spoiler podcast ends. So stick around.
Well, people are listening now.
Make sure you stick around because we're going to be discussing what movies are coming out, like what idiot fucking studio is letting a movie out just after Civil War, and also what movies are out on DVD and stuff and what we think. Particularly Force Awakens Blu-ray, which I think we'll discuss because that's like the first Blu-ray I ever bothered to go out and buy. So, okay, let's do it. Spoilers for Civil War. Let's go.
JJ, you start.
So yeah, no one died. What the fuck? Eh?
Yeah. Oh, that was like
that's what I mean. I felt like there was no consequences. Like in the trailer, War Machine got shot down. I thought it was Winter Soldier. It was Vision. Yeah. Fucking shot him down. But like I thought he would have died. He's like paraplegic. But then Iron Man's like, sick. Here's some
legs. Oh, I'm a bit sweaty now.
Like, obviously the biggest one is Captain America dies in the comic.
That's what I wanted.
And I thought he was going to die, and Winter Soldier was going to take the helm. But the thing why I felt there was no consequences in this film, like it was funny at the time, like when they were fighting, they're like, "Oh, we're still friends after this." Like, I'm like, "Oh yeah, a little bit of banter." But at the end, like they had all this fight, just beating the shit out of each other, and then Captain America's like, "Yeah, if you ever need me, call me." Tony Stark. It's like, well, what the fuck just happened?
Good fight, man. I'll see you later.
It was like, that's what. But I felt like there was no consequences.
See, there still is consequences though, because now Cap, like in the comic books, they have to be the Secret Avengers.
That's true.
Yeah. That's true. That's that consequence. While we may all be disappointed that there was no... See, and there was also... Clever editing in the trailers, by the way. Can we mention that? I remember when the trailer came out and we first saw the scene of Bucky shooting Iron Man, we all thought that was like...
As in War Machine, do you mean?
No. With the gun, and Iron Man's hand grabs it. And when it goes off, Iron Man's like, holy fuck, he just nearly shot me in the face. We were all like, oh my god, this film's going to be incredible because they're actually showing some like deep conflict. That's actually Bucky who's been brainwashed again because remember he was a soldier that was brainwashed by the Nazis at first and then the Russians. That's he's been re-brainwashed, like reconditioned to kind of that default setting, which is why that's
And like even then, the clever editing in the trailer, like Spider-Man's in the airport scene, like running at that bit, and there was no fucking Spider-Man in the trailer at all for that bit.
yeah.
We only knew he was going to be there in the last trailer where he's like grabbed the shield, but even then that was before the whole airport scene.
Yeah.
So I thought it was going to be after. It's like it was clever props on to Marvel, but
yeah. I think that was the big one. But I mean that's part of their job to get us in there. We all thought that someone was going to die and there was going to be very big implications for the wider cinematic universe, when there is still some wide ramifications, but it's not to the scale that we thought.
I get what you mean with the Secret Avengers, but with Infinity War, they've like hinted at it in like a Age of Ultron with like the foreshadowing at Thanos' throne with like Cap's broken shield, but I just don't. I think most likely they won't go that way.
No, it won't matter. Like it'll be
because they'll end up teaming up anyway.
Unless there's another film similar to Winter Soldier, where it's very political and kind of espionage-y. Yeah. That's the only kind of time we'll see it, because if the next one where they're all together is Infinity War... I'm pretty
sure it is, because they've got the standalones, like Infinity War's next year. I think they've got Doctor Strange, Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and then Avengers after that.
Yeah.
And then there's like the Black Panther and Captain Marvel. And
so, yeah, I mean, really, if you have... Like, realistically, because the idea is that they're a UN-enforced agency now. So if you have something that big, the UN's not going to be like, well, we're not going to call up Cap because fuck him.
Yeah.
Like, if the next one where they're all together is Infinity War, then you're right, there's probably
I think they'll probably resolve the conflict at the start of the Infinity War. Yeah. Here's what I think should have happened, and this might sound like dark. I think Rogue should have died. I think, what's his name?
War Machine.
War Machine. What's his
name?
Rhodey. I think Rhodey should have died, and I think Captain America should have died. And then I think Winter Soldier should have gone into hiding, and he can come back and be the new Captain America. But if Captain America dies and then Rhodey dies, it would have been that both sides have lost someone, and they would have realised how stupid they're being, and then they would have come back together.
Yeah, I'm not surprised though that they didn't. Like, I would have been excited for them to kill off Chris Evans, but I'm not surprised that they didn't, because that's obviously making a huge risk.
But now, to be honest, I just care less. I think it would have just...
That's the
it would have made everything so much more compelling if they just fucking killed them, and they didn't, and I'm actually...
And
it's...
Yeah,
it kind of cuts deep.
This is something that we're seeing not just in films. Like, we see it in TV shows as well. It's just that, like...
Every Marvel film's done it though. Like Nick Fury, fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else?
But I see, because Nick Fury... Did anyone really give a fuck? No.
No, not really.
Well, Nick Fury's still
like,
alive.
If... We're not necessarily, but like we all went into it on the assumption that one of these big characters was going to die, and then when they don't, or when they get so close, and then they're like, oh, well, they're still alive.
Yeah,
like it's just kind of you care less because it feels like there's no consequence.
Exactly,
there's nothing to keep you there. Whereas if there was that consequence, you're like, man, this is a compelling story because I actually feel it's more realistic that way.
Yeah, that's what makes Game of Thrones so good. Is that
up until last night.
Let's stop.
That was the least surprising thing.
That was the least surprising thing ever.
That's different, okay?
That's completely different. With every other
character. But every other thing is like you don't want to get attached to anyone, and you are on the edge of your seat the whole time because you don't know what's going to happen.
I'm still petrified Arya's going to die at some point.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
Marvel had a really good opportunity to do that, and they didn't. And to be honest, I'm really disappointed.
Yeah.
But like even then, like in some comics, like Winter Soldier takes over, but even then, like in recent comics, I think Falcon's Captain America.
Yeah, but that's just because they retcon it all the fucking time.
Yeah, well, like comics go forever.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. There was like it just felt like there was no consequences because even when they were fighting, they're like, oh, like pretty much going easy on each other.
See there was some quality banter in
there was good banter, but then you just felt like no one's gonna actually do it. Like until you find out that. This is a huge spoiler. Until you find out that Winter Soldier was actually brainwashed and killed Tony Stark's parents.
Yeah.
Until you find that out, there's no like full on.
And like, wanting to kill. That's actually where I thought the film should have ended. You and I said the same thing.
Yeah.
There's that brilliant fight that you see in the trailer as well, where
really intimate sort of fight.
Yeah, Cap and Winter Soldier are beating the fuck out of Iron Man, and it ends. Iron Man's like destroyed Bucky's arm, like completely obliterated it. Cap's all kinds of fucked up. Iron Man's all fucked up. And then right at the end, it looks like Cap is going to decapitate Iron Man, and he puts the shield into the arc reactor instead. And it's this really good scene where like Cap limps out carrying Bucky, and Iron Man's just there with the shield in his fucking chest.
He has that really good line. No, he takes the shield out of him, and then he has like, drop that shield. It's my father's shield, not yours.
Yes.
Captain America drops the shield. I think it should have ended there.
Yeah.
That would have been if that ended there, I would have fucking just been like, this film.
And
is
that
really,
see,
Yeah, and
that's
then it
the
went
thing.
on and on. What was
But
the
then if
mid-credits
it
scene?
ended there, then it would have been like, we have ramifications. These two are like separated. These two fucking
Yeah.
hate one
Yeah.
another.
Then after that, he's like, "Oh, if you ever need me, call me." That's what. Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with you. It should have ended
The
there.
letter was so
And then that-
fucking cringe as well.
It was so Captain America.
Yeah.
Like,
what was the
Caps-
mid-credit scene? Obviously, the post-credit
The
scene
mid-credits
was just
was,
the
Black
Spider-Man
Panther's
homecoming.
Yeah, which was.
Oh yeah, no, I really like that actually.
What was that? Is that meant to be what the plot
That's in
of?
Wakanda.
Is that meant to be what the plot of Black Panther is?
Yeah. Who's in the prison? Who was it again?
It was Ant
no, it was
like
the
that
dude.
prison. No, but
No,
that
no,
was
no,
right at
that's-
the end of the film. That's where it should have ended before that because that's where they sort of did. Oh, the end mid-credit scene was when they're with Captain America and Winter Soldier goes back into the freeze chamber in Wakanda, and then it shows the Black Panther, like the huge structure.
Yeah.
And then the post-credit scene was just
Prison, wasn't it?
no post-credit scene was Spider-Man being like, "Oh, I got beat up by a guy named Steve from Brooklyn. Had a
Yeah.
real big friend." And
That was
and then,
funny.
and then like the Spider-Man.
See, what
logo.
was that?
Yeah, what was that thing?
That I'm guessing Tony Stark probably gave that to him and is signifying because that's the logo that's come out for the new film.
Right.
So it's probably
So it's
saying,
really
probably
nothing.
him, Tony Stark just saying we need you.
Yeah.
But then it said Spider-Man will return.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we got this. I really loved everything. I don't think there was a single bad thing about Spider-Man in this
No, there
movie.
wasn't.
It was-
It was
Every
it
line.
was
All
All
his
his
Spider-Man was
dialogue
great.
was brilliant.
And
Like,
he-
you have a medal arm.
He really breaks up. The banter in the fight is my favourite thing.
yeah.
And it's all because of
Paul
Spider-Man
Rudd
and
as
Stan.
Scott Lang and then
Yes.
Tom Holland as Peter Parker. They both just fucking kill it. When Ant-Man goes to Giant Man, there's actually a Lego set for the film that was released that contained Giant Man, like a giant version of Ant-Man.
yeah.
That kind of I knew it was coming, but
Yeah, that's
it
what
was
annoyed me.
still awesome. Like that
And then he's
whole
like,
idea, and
yeah,
it's
the
just
scene
it was
when
so
Punch
fun.
Strikes Back. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah, I love this movie.
That is a great, yeah, and also like a great Star Wars reference. But to be honest, something that annoyed me, something that the airport sequence did wrong was that Tony Abbott. I think we should register. Tony Stark, fuck, and Steve Rogers, like they want to fucking hurt each other.
Yeah.
Like they hate each other, and they're looking to, and this is like a matter of life and death for them. But everyone else is just like, it seemed like they were just on a side just because they didn't have anything to do during that day.
Yeah.
Like they were just having fucking banter and stuff, and like apologizing.
I think
But Tony Stark and Steve
Tony
Rogers,
Stark
they wanted
and
to
the
fucking
Vision, they were like
wreck each other.
Tony Stark and the Vision were the only people I thought that actually like wanted that
Oh,
to
and
happen.
War Machine
And
as well.
Rhodes as well, but I think Rhodey just sort of wanted to be on Captain
I
America's
think
side.
Rhodey's
But,
just happy to be
Hawkeye,
included. To be honest.
yeah, like on Captain America's side, like Scarlet Witch just couldn't give a shit. I don't
No.
think. I think the only person who others than that cared was obviously Winter Soldier because it was generally about him anyway.
Yeah, well, because Tony Stark wanted to.
Ant-Man's just like, yeah, I want to be on Cap's.
Ant-Man was, yeah, and
Ant-Man was great. The scene where they
Yeah,
open
you
up
too.
the panel van.
Yeah,
And he's
I
like,
loved so hard.
Captain America! Oh my god! And like he's free, like that. There was a lot of humanizing elements in this film. Like it was really good.
Yeah, I just fucking really want an Ant-Man sequel.
Same.
There is
That is
Man
just-
and the Wasp.
That is still small scale.
I
Yeah.
will be.
Yeah, that's what I like.
What
if
are Phase
Edgar
3?
Wright came back for a sequel?
That'd be nice.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. What are the next ones?
No,
I know there's Ant-Man and the Wasp, Spider-Man, Black Panther,
Captain Marvel.
Avengers in
Captain Marvel, Infinity
Inhumans
War
was taken-
Part
Is
1 and
Captain
2,
Marvel-
Guardians of the
Is
Galaxy
that
2
been
as well,
confirmed?
actually. Yeah, it is a chick.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2,
I'm really
Thor
excited for that. That's going
Ragnarok, which I couldn't
Thor
really give a fuck
Ragnarok,
about.
yeah.
Thor the
With
Dark
Kate
World.
Blanchett, that's
For some
villain,
reason,
isn't it? Yeah.
Thor: The Dark World was like my least favorite Marvel movie. I think it's just kind
I
of
think Thor's
nothing.
just been my least favorite
Yes.
Marvel franchise. I really like Chris
really like
Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah,
but-
I like him too, and I think when he's in the Avengers, it works because his style and like Shakespearean style of speaking is like it's funny and it works. But everything else,
like him in his standalone movie, like too much.
well, in his standalone movie, you're like, oh man, like this is like really
Takes
nerdy.
it so
It's like really nerdy.
Yeah.
And like serious. Like
Yeah.
especially when it's just in what's the name of his planet?
Asgard.
Asgard.
Fucking idiot.
Is like you're kind of just watching it like, oh man, like
For the king of Asgard.
yeah, it's all like because no one's in there to like diffuse the tension or like point out how ridiculous it all is.
Yeah.
So you just kind of it's a bit like lame for me. So that's my problem with Thor.
There we go. So Doctor Strange is this year. Next year's Guardians, Spider-Man, Thor. 2018's Black Panther, Avengers, Ant-Man the Wasp, and then Captain Marvel's 2019 with Avengers Part 2, and then there's 3 unannounced ones.
One.
Inhumans is taken on that way now, but there's 3 unannounced ones.
What do you think that'll be? Hulk and
No,
space.
probably Iron Man 4.
Oh, Hulk! Because Hulk's
Planet
in
Hulk,
Ragnarok.
Planet Hulk, and probably Iron Man 4, and one other, I don't know.
You know what I'd like is a movie that's just Bucky Barnes and Baron Zemo, but like actually done well, but like really small scale, and him trying to hide
Baron
because
Zemo's
he's like
still alive,
because he's a
isn't he?
wanted
Yeah,
convict.
Baron Zemo's
Yeah,
in
Black
in
So,
the
like,
Black Panther's prison.
Him trying to no,
I
oh
thought
maybe
Yeah,
yeah,
Black
maybe.
Panther. I don't know.
that's
They
what I
didn't show.
thought.
They didn't show what happened. Black Panther just saved his life.
Because
And-
that's what I thought it was hinting at. Baron Zemo's in that big Panther building.
Yeah,
No, that was just. I thought that was just Winter Soldier going into cryogenic chamber.
yeah,
Because Winter Soldier going in the cryogenic chamber was before the credits. Or
yeah. It was.
Yeah.
It was.
What was the fucking credits?
The mid credits.
The mid credits was just him being like, Hydra are gonna come here for the Winter Soldier, and then him going like, let them come, and then it
And
goes
then
to-
looking over at the Panther Rock.
yeah,
Yeah.
which was it was kind of a disappointing mid credit scene, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, after credits scene, I enjoy.
Yeah.
So that's my. I would
Yeah,
actually
so
really like
overall-
Winter Soldier and Baron Zemo, just like a small scale movie. Him trying to prove his innocence, but the cops after.
Oh,
him.
like a cat and mouse.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
because that's the thing about the Marvel movie is it doesn't all have to be the tone and style of the Avengers. Like,
And that's what was so good about Ant-Man.
yeah,
because it was
is that you can
totally
make, and same with I
completely
think what they're going to do with Star Wars is that you can make a heist movie. You can make like a really dark action movie. You can make like a fun, light-hearted comedy. You know what I mean? Like.
different.
You
It's
can
just
make all
in
these
this
different movies
universe.
just set in these
Well,
universes.
because I mean that's the thing. Like, look at us as a human race. Like, we're not always so dramatic and serious.
Cool
Like,
philosophy, bro.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you read that in a
See?
book? Sorry,
Yeah.
you nerd.
Yeah.
Fucking
go over
dweeb.
there, you fucking.
Don't ruin things.
Dickhead.
Yeah,
Get
no,
rid
No,
of
but I mean, like,
blazing it.
But that's what I don't understand. Like, why is it just like tonally? You're like, oh, the Hunger Games like universe. You're like, oh, everything has to be bleak as shit.
Yeah, that was everything has to be either white or grey.
Yeah, no, I am on after the credits, and that is the mid credit where Winter Soldier goes into Frozen again.
Oh, is it a lab in the in
Wakanda
Wakanda?
Republic. And then after
Oh.
credits scene, it says Peter Parker got given the gadget by Tony Stark, and all it's saying is it had text and a Spider-Man logo with
Yeah.
what appears to be buttons around it.
Yeah, so it just looks
A
like
projector.
to be an interface that he's got.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a little projector, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
That's
see,
about
go
it.
see Civil
Go
War.
see
So at the end of the day, yeah.
And the
Some
date,
good parts,
Go
and
see
bad
Civil
parts,
War.
but at least you'll be whelmed.
And at this point, we're going to welcome back the people that are too fucking stupid to have already not seen Civil War. And welcome back. We got really deep into everything, especially when Tony
Wow.
Stark was dead the whole time. That was one hell of a spoiler that you missed.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
yeah,
So, what's out
good,
in
good pod.
What's out on DVD this week, Ben?
Well, we'll quickly touch on that. We've got a couple, obviously, we missed out, but we've got nothing. We had Creed come out on Blu-ray
Nice.
the past couple of weeks.
Great film.
Mockingjay Part 2, which JJ really enjoyed.
Really didn't like that film.
99 Homes, which was good.
I
Did-
did see
did
that.
you
film,
see that?
didn't I?
Yeah, Mississippi Grind as well, which is really good.
That's
Ryan Reynolds and Ben
old
Mendelsohn.
mate Ben Mendelsohn. Yeah.
Force Awakens was probably the biggest one.
Force Awakens Blu-ray
The
actually
special
bought.
features, fuck.
There's a
So
1 hour
good.
documentary called The Secrets of the Force Awakens.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed it.
Which is
really
really,
good.
really interesting. It's like an extended version of the Comic-Con trailer we saw last year.
Yeah.
It's really, it's
watch.
really great.
How are the deleted
Yeah.
scenes?
Average.
One of them's like so bad, like the one where they're on a snow speeder. It's like,
yeah.
the CGI is not finished, but it's just such a bad scene. Even with,
In terms of
even
the
if,
editing.
with
It
the
hasn't,
CGI,
it
it's
hasn't been properly edited in terms of like timing and stuff.
yeah, but fuck, it was bad.
One thing you notice with deleted scenes is
One
when
of them
they
was
haven't
good,
been edited for like comic.
Kylo Ren
Yeah.
and the Millennium Falcon was cool.
That was cool,
That
yeah.
was a cool scene.
Wait,
And then
what?
he's like, it shows Kylo Ren and the Millennium Falcon, and then he's like, oh, I'm Solo.
In the
Yeah.
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. That instead of him just standing in the middle of a fucking bridge going, Han Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I really didn't like in the Blu-ray, well, at least found disappointing, was that there's really like the table read is like barely anything.
8 minutes, and it's like
8
Luke
minutes.
Skywalker. It's just Mark Hamill.
It's
going
just like
and Ray looks up at
Yeah.
Luke holding out the saber. That's the only bit that's covered that they talk about.
I wanted to
I was
see like
the
at
whole
least
table
30 minutes of like big scenes.
Yeah,
I wanted to see Han Solo reading about his death.
yeah.
Like, I wanted to see that, but there wasn't, and that's really
I'd
disappointing
agree.
for me. Maybe they'll release a full tape. I think they should have shot
It is
the whole-
worth buying on Blu-ray though, for sure.
Maybe they didn't shoot it just in case the whole thing leaked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This week we've got Suffragette.
Suffragette. You
Suffragette.
fucking-
Suffragette.
Oh.
Couldn't give a shit.
Suffragette a dictionary
Joy.
to learn your pronunciation.
Joy. that was pretty bad. Joy.
I like this film.
Average.
I liked it. It's good.
Youth, which is really good.
Yeah. Oh,
JJ
JJ.
would probably
Who's your
would
dad?
probably buy this one. Well, The Lobster came out as well,
That was a fucking
which was
weird
really
film.
weird. But I
John,
enjoyed it.
remember.
And JJ's probably already got this one in his room right now. Fifth Wave came out as well.
Oh god, that was a
And-
great film.
At the recently released, they've actually started releasing 4K Blu-rays.
4K.
So I think
Blu-rays.
the
Do you need a
mar-
special TV for that?
You
Yeah.
need 4K TV and a 4K Blu-ray player. It's 4 times the resolution of just normal Blu-rays. I think so far they've got The Martian.
Big boy McAvoy.
Big Boy McAvoy.
We
So-
don't talk about sport on the podcast. Sorry.
So far they've got The Martian, The Life of Pi, Mad Max Fury Road, and
Oh.
that's
Ooh,
about
that's
it
a
on
good one.
4K.
Ooh,
So,
how much more expensive are they?
I think they're like $39, but they come with the normal Blu-ray as well and a DVD.
Okay.
So they're they're $10 more and they come. I
They're
think
like a big pack.
like ones that have already been announced
They're
that are
4
coming out
times
are
the
like
size, Corey.
Is the disc 4 times the size?
ones
You've
that
actually got to put it on an old like overhead projector and just kind of.
I think the ones that are coming out are like that have fully been announced is like Deadpool and
Yeah.
Batman v Superman.
Is it
and stuff
true
like that.
with 4K Blu-ray that you put it on, then you've got to keep manually spinning it with your hand at the speed of the film to like make it work?
But I've actually already bought the Mad Max.
Have you watched? Have you tried it?
I've got a 4K TV.
You just need to.
I haven't got to play yet. But I didn't have the because it comes with the Blu-ray.
So you got to get a fucking 4K Blu-ray as well.
Yeah.
This sounds like a great way for tech companies to make money, doesn't it?
Well, I'm pretty happy to buy it. $10 more, you get the normal Blu-ray with it and a DVD. So I mean,
Yeah.
So then
really
really
not
you're
that
just
bad.
counting as a future investment. kind of
yeah.
thing.
Well, it's $29 for a normal Blu-ray. Or
That's what you
$39
do when you
with a
have
4K.
money to-
How long till like
Oh,
4K
man,
this
fucking
becomes the
scrub.
norm? Do you reckon?
It'll be a while. Blu-ray didn't become the norm for about 3 years after it
Well,
came
I
out.
just still don't think Blu-ray is the norm. to be
Blu-ray's
honest.
100% the norm.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Really the
Yeah.
norm. Yeah.
Yeah. They like people like places like JB don't even sell DVD players anymore.
Yeah. Like,
Oh yeah, no, they don't sell players, but I'm thinking of DVDs themselves. Like there's still like a vast outnumber.
Well, they don't really because it comes with Blu-rays. Most Blu-rays like have a triple
Come
pack
with-
that come
yeah.
with DVDs now and like
and a
digital copies.
Yeah,
But now in 4K, it'll still probably be 2 years away till see 200 plus movies on 4K.
Yeah.
Because it just got announced. There's only like 5 movies that are out.
Yeah. How many movies are on Blu-ray?
Oh, there'd be like
1,000.
8,000 now.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Remember when there was like 5?
Do you remember the red HD ones that came out with like Xbox ones that like the Xbox 360? Sorry, it was like
Yeah.
a red RD and it was like it was Blu-ray, but it was red and it's 720. And then Blu-ray came out and they literally went out and finished
Yeah,
it straight
of course
away.
they did.
It's quite funny, but 4K Blu-ray.
Is that everything that's
worth
on
the
DVD?
investment. That's all that's out.
And anything else?
Not
Next
too
week
bad.
is Neighbours 2, Bad Neighbours 2.
Oh,
That
I'm
is. Isn't
looking
Angry
forward to
Birds
that.
movie next week?
Possibly. Couldn't give a fuck anyway.
Yeah. The
It's
question is,
probably
Bad
shocking.
Neighbours 2, can Chloe Moretz redeem herself
From
after?
Mate,
Fifth
Chloe
Wave?
yeah.
Moretz's alive.
Yeah, well, she's a bit young, Ben, but...
She's actually our age.
Yeah, she's.
Oh, hey! Well, all I need is consent. Oh, that came out weird. eh?
Okay, on that note, we will leave it there. Thanks for waiting around for us.
Yeah.
I hope you have. We'd wait for you, you ungrateful piece of shit.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry our fucking free podcast isn't regular. You like a fucking period, you idiot. Fuck. See you in a month.